The person who has become accustomed to hating me, can I still love them? I know Ashraf Ali will never love me back, yet I wait for him, hoping that one day he will understand the value of my tears. Watch this emotional story until the very end, as you might find the bitter truth of unrequited love hidden within. Ashraf Ali was a well-educated, stern young man in the village, always busy with his own world. Surrounding him was the world of Naslima Mahima. Naslima was madly in love with Ashraf, but in his eyes, she held no existence. Every afternoon, Naslima would stand at the corner of the road just to catch a glimpse of him. But Ashraf would walk past her as if she were invisible. One day, gathering all her courage, Naslima stepped in front of Ashraf and held out a gift. Ashraf stood still, his voice cold as ice. Naslima, I am tired of this drama. Why do you keep coming in front of me? I can never love you, never. There is no place for you in my life. At least have some self-respect. The words pierced through Naslima's heart like arrows. Ashraf walked away, leaving her standing there like a statue. From that day on, she vowed never to cross his path again. She tried to move on and rebuild her life. Sometime later, a devastating fire broke out in the village market. Ashraf was trapped inside. Upon hearing the news, Naslima rushed to the scene like a woman possessed. Risking her own life, she ran into the raging inferno. With immense struggle, she pulled Ashraf out to safety. By then her body was covered in burns and wounds, but her eyes held an expression of strange peace. Ashraf opened his eyes to see Naslima lying unconscious before him. Her worn-out diary lay on the ground nearby, open to a page that read, Ashraf, so what if you couldn't love me? I managed to love you even from within the fire. That day, for the first time, Ashraf wept. His arrogant heart shattered into pieces. He clutched Naslima's hand tightly, but it was too late. Her heartbeat was fading. Ashraf screamed through his tears, Naslima, open your eyes. I was wrong. I want to love you. But a faint, melancholic smile played on Naslima's lips. She had never received Ashraf's love in life, but she had taught him the true meaning of love by sacrificing her own. The person who once neglected her had now become an inconsolable soul, left with a wound that would never heal. The love of his life was gone, and Ashraf was left behind with nothing but a lifetime of regret. Did Ashraf Ali truly hate Naslima, or was there a hidden truth behind his cold exterior? In the last episode, we witnessed the heartbreaking moment of Naslima's rejection. But in this final part, you will discover a moment of ultimate sacrifice that changed the course of their lives forever. To know the entire story, please watch this video until the very end. A few days later, a devastating fire broke out in the village market. Ashraf was trapped inside an office building. Upon hearing the news, Naslima rushed to the scene in a frenzy. The raging flames were consuming everything in their path. Risking her own life, Naslima charged into the inferno. With immense struggle, she managed to pull Ashraf out to safety. By then her body was covered in severe burns, but her eyes held a look of strange peace. When Ashraf regained consciousness, he saw Naslima lying unconscious beside him. Her old diary lay on the floor nearby. As Ashraf picked it up and flipped through the pages, he read, Ashraf, so what if you couldn't love me? I managed to love you even from within the fire. That day, for the first time, Ashraf broke down into uncontrollable sobs. His arrogant heart shattered into pieces. He clutched Naslima's hand tightly and cried out, Naslima, open your eyes. I was wrong. I want to love you. But it was too late. Naslima's heartbeat had faded forever. A faint, melancholic smile played on her lips. She had never received love in her lifetime, but through her sacrifice, she taught him the true meaning of love. The man who once neglected her was now left with a permanent void. The love of his life was gone, leaving Ashraf with nothing but a lifetime of regret. Life is truly strange. We often fail to value those who love us until they are gone, only realizing their worth when it is too late. Is love only about receiving, or is it also about letting go to protect the one you love? Let us know in the comments how you felt about this tragic conclusion to Ashraf and Naslima's story. For more such heart-touching and meaningful stories, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon. Your subscription motivates us to create new content. See you in the next video. Until then, stay well and cherish those who love you.